very good opportunity to speak to everyone in the world, and especially you are the leader of the world. And I hope the like me, I'm this year I'm going to be 50 years old politician. I first elected 2003, and I think I am closest guy politician uh, near China, and we have a lot of fear. And tonight I'd like to share lots of figure, especially like
あれ、これ、パワーポイントってどこに入れたんだっけな。
today I'd like to show you the actually now we are preparing for the map. Anyway, okay, so
あれ、パワーポイント私どっかに入れといたんですけど、やばい。
もういいです。もうこのカメラでやります。もう皆さんごめんなさい。Sorry. So 入ります。けど映らないでしょ。映らない。だけどみんな見れないかもしれません。もう無駄だと思います。OK。ちょっと待って。じゃあ。Can you see the photograph?
No.
これを出して
共有じゃない。あ、ではないね。こちらで共有で、これ。
私もう準備する。
OK、これで。
これで
Can you see?
で見えるよ。
これ、
Yes.
これとこれ。
オッケー、オッケー。
あ、けどみんなが見えない。
大丈夫なんです。
OK
もうこれでいい。
はいはい。Okay, so
でこれでやって
all right. Sorry, it's in Japanese. But you can see you can see the right side, on the right side, the graph. In 1991, the Chinese, they didn't have any nuclear submarine. But today, 2020, they have more than 52 nuclear submarines. And you can see the left side up. In English, they call the Type 094. This submarine, nuclear submarine, is a Jing class submarine, and they have operated since 2007, and they carry a J-range missile. But today, this year, 2020, we have Olympic and Paralympics in Tokyo landed, but it's postponed for next year to next year. But the Chinese PLA, they are preparing for the new missile, which has 12,000 kilometer range or 14,000 kilometer range new missile. And this is the map. You can see the red submarine inside of the South China Sea. If the Chinese submarine goes to South China Sea, and if they launch the newest missile of the Chinese Navy, they can already aim Washington, D.C., White House. So, which means that 2020 Chinese activity in Hong Kong, in around Kashmir, planning lots of United States, I guess. And a few weeks ago, Mr. Pompeo and Yoketsuchi, I don't know how to call him in English, but Yang Jiechi, they met at the Honolulu, but they were not surfing. They were talking about the sharing the Pacific Ocean. the western side of the Pacific Ocean, controlled by the Chinese PLA, and the east side of the Pacific Ocean, controlled by the United States, the armed forces. And this strategy is it's a little bit, I think we can feel the fear because someday in the future, Chinese will invade not just Hong Kong, but also Taiwan. And after that, our country, Japan, will be under controlled by the Chinese PLA activity, at least areas of their the training places, spot, air, sea, land, anywhere, even outer space. And they also made and established the new aircraft carrier. They bought Varyag from Ukraine, and they made new type 001 called the Shantung. Sounds like champagne, but they already made two of those aircraft carriers. And now I will show the South China Sea. What's going on South China Sea, near the Japan, near the Philippines, near the Vietnam, near the ASEAN countries? This is a very great nature, called the Johnson Reef. And 2014 January, this is a picture. But only 4 years later, they convert to the military base. You can see missile launch, and also the heliport. And this is a huge reef. 2010 February, you can see small hut in the ocean in the South China Sea. But 6 years later, you can see the base in a very, very clean and beautiful water. This is 2014 March. Small hut, going to be like a big base of Chinese PLA. 2014 March, small hut, it's become like this, the big base. This is the biggest reef called the Fiery Cross, 2014 August. And it now, they have a runway more than 3,000 meters, almost 4 kilometers. And you can see the radar under the center, the photograph. This radar is aiming the satellite of the armed forces of the United States in outer space. They try to jamming the wave to control any GPS on the ground. So they are jamming from this artificial island. And this is a Subi Reef, and 2015 February, 2017 July, they also made a new runway. This is also more than 3,000 meters. This is also Mischief Reef. They built as a base as usually. So, and also they are attacking all the cyber and also electric attacks. They are shaping their techniques. And also we have a concern between Russia too. And as you can see, we have a northern territory issue between the Russians. And Russia, they have a base in the northern territory, and the 3,500 troops is staying over there, 247. And you can see the red line. This is a fiber cable in the Eurasian continent. And Russia made a new Huawei, collaborate with Huawei. The Rostelecom already made and fiber cables. As the president of Latvia already said, I'm really agree. I vote for Latvia president. But 2019 July, they already launched. They used this cable to do something, some cyber internet. they already run this company. Cable 2017, Russia and China around Japan, they are always collaborating, and also they are doing joint training between the two, and called Senkaku Island. They are trying to steal and Japan. Why? Because this island is 100% no, 1000% no, 100,000% up. And oh, Yasu, you are wearing beauty request to please give it back to me. And the Chinese friend, no, this is not yours, this is mine. This is the Chinese way how to steal the island or territory. So we are really concerned. We are really concerned about what the Chinese now they are doing, not just Hong Kong, not just towards Taiwan, but also the democratic country called Japan. Also, we feel the fear of the Chinese communist playing and challenges. I was born in 1970, so I little bit experienced Cold War, and we are always democratic side. We are free country, but now we are the front line of the Chinese communist and also the Russian fear, and so I hope all the leaders of the
Okay, so I think he's finished already, so we can continue, Governor. Yeah, I think he present long already, enough already. So I think now we continue from Boston, and I think I would like to say some minutes about United Democracy Power. I think democracy now today is we think that is we need to protect and strengthen. And from my view, I'm from non-democracy country. I'm from Vietnam, and exactly before came to the US, I don't
thank you, Tom.
about I don't think so much about democracy. So okay. So why?
負荷がそのコンピューターの能力に対して負荷がかかりすぎたので
No.
Okay.
Hold.
だからここの大丈夫ですか
Because Nakayama took more than 15 minutes already. Nakayama, you have told us about technical, so we continue. So thank you so much for your talk, and we will connect with you. And if you need to present something more, send me, and we will send to our participants here.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.
I love you, all of you. Thank you.
Break in and ask the same question I asked before. Are you and the Japanese government in touch with the Chinese on these issues? Are you discussing them?
Right. The governor would like to discuss with you, Nakayama. Governor would like to discuss with you. He would like
to ask you the same question I've asked others. Is the Japanese government having regular conversations and talks with the Chinese about these issues?
中国と話し合ってるかと言ってるんです。その選択の問題について。だからそれは話し合い問題じゃないという。
This is not the matter what the Chinese going to talk to us. Okay, so for example, if a Chinese submarine or Chinese coast guard, they came just in front of Honolulu, or Pearl Harbor. Are you going to talk with them? No. I think we wipe them out. And this is our territory, but today it's more than 70 days. They just stayed outside of our territorial water, territorial sea. And they are always aiming the radar towards us. And our Coast Guard is protecting our territorial water. And the one thing I have to tell you, Chinese government, they changed the law about Chinese Coast Guard really clearly. They used to be Chinese Coast Guard belong to the government, but not belong to the military. But this time they changed the law. Few days ago, like 3 days ago, they changed the law, and now Chinese Coast Guard, it belongs to a Chinese military, ordered directly by the Xi Jinping. So they are preparing another stage. So Japanese government and the Japanese Congress side really worried about their activities and also the actions. Thank you.
But no ongoing discussions at this point with the Chinese government about it.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Okay.
I eat
Go ahead.
Japanese food, but lately I never eat the Chinese food.